now. Okay. Welcome everyone to the Women Who Mule Meetup group. This is actually a combination of two different meetup groups. It's the America Meetup group as well as the EMEA Meetup group. So we're excited to have you with us today. And we are going to be covering a couple of different things. First of all, Max Mule's birthday celebration is all classified under Max's birthday adventure. You probably have seen several different meetups that are covering this as well. We're doing it based on region because it's Max's 10th birthday. So this is really important also for us to do for celebrating. So that's at the conclusion of our meetup today. We've got our expert Akshata, who's going to be doing a deep dive into intelligent document processing. It's part of our RPA and hyperautomation offering. So very excited about that. And with us today is Kavya. Also, she is going to be sharing some of her career tips with us. And it's just really exciting. Very exciting for her to share a lot of that with us. So here's our agenda. We first, like I mentioned, we are co-hosting with EMEA. And we have a brand new meetup leader in the EMEA group. So you will meet Kiru. Also, she is be sharing a little bit about herself right off the top here in just a few minutes. And as mentioned, intelligent document processing, career tips with Kavya, celebration with Florencia, who is going to share some birthday celebrations that are traditional celebrations. And this is what I love is we get to really see different ways people celebrate birthdays depending on your region where you're at. So in addition, at the conclusion of that, we will have our upcoming events. So moving right along, I would love to introduce to you Kiru. Her and I met through the MuleSoft community, and I'm really excited for you to share a lot about yourself. Kiru, our new EMEA leader for Women Who Mule. Kiru, I pass it over to you. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you so much, Diane, for the introduction. So hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you are. I'm delighted to be here with you all today. And my name is Kiruthika Nithyanandan. And as you might have realized, I am commonly known as Kiru because my name is super difficult to pronounce anyways. So please feel free to call me Kiru. And yes, I'm super honored and incredibly grateful to be one of the meetup leaders for the Women Who Mule EMEA region. A little bit about me. I am based out of Essen, Germany. I moved here to Germany from India around 4.5 years ago. I work as an automation architect in Lehman Pioneers Digital, which is a consulting company based out of Germany as well. A little bit about my MuleSoft journey. My MuleSoft journey began around 4 years ago with RPA. Since then, I have also now expanded my knowledge to also focus on hyperautomation, and hence also been focusing mostly building end-to-end automations with all the automation toolsets that is offered by MuleSoft. So Anypoint, Composer, and RPA as a whole. And I'm a MuleSoft mentor. I'm super passionate about writing about automation topics and also speaking at Mule meetups. And for those who would like to connect with me for some interesting automation discussions, and also if you want to propose some presentations for the EMEA group, please feel free to contact me either on LinkedIn or on Slack. Yeah, that's it about me. And again, I'm super proud to be part of this group that champions women in tech. And I'm really looking forward to working with you and meeting you all in future. Thank you very much.
So glad to have you be a part of the Women Who Mule and EMEA as the new leader. I know you'll lead them strongly, and any way we can help as the America's sister side of the Women Who Mule, you got it. Just reach out, and we could do some other collaborations as well. So, but it's great to have you, and I know I'm excited for how things are going to continue to grow over there for you as well.
Thank you so much, Diane. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. So, our first guest speaker is going to tell us a little bit more and give us demos on intelligent document processing. So, to
I'm sorry, I cannot hear you.
share with
Yeah.
you, Akshanta, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yeah, that's okay. It's Akshata. I can't hear you though. I'm not sure if it's just
Apologize if
me.
not, but Akshanta, you
Yeah, it's
are
the
our
same for
senior
me too.
developer. Ahead.
Uh, okay, all right. Can you give me presentation access to share screen?
Akshata,
I
I think
think
you
we
already have
lost.
it.
Now.
No, I don't. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. I can't see the screen sharing option. It's still disabled. I know it says presenter, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I can't. Yeah, now I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't know if my bandwidth had dropped. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, go ahead and share your screen because you were going to present with your slides, correct?
Yeah, give me a
Okay.
minute.
All right, great.
Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, I think there are some settings that needs to be just share a window.
Do you want me to use the other slides if that would help? Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah,
No,
we can see now.
it's up. Great.
Great.
Give me a minute. All right. I hope you guys can see my screen.
It is saying
Yes. It's weird. All right.
Yes, now.
We can
Now we
work with
can.
this, I
Yeah.
think. Okay. So to give you a quick introduction, yeah, I'm Akshata Sawant, currently based in London. I work as a senior developer advocate at Salesforce. And yeah, I'm passionate Muley. I've been in MuleSoft ecosystem for almost 7 years now, since the beginning of my journey. And it's been about like everything around MuleSoft as a MuleSoft meetup leader for Mumbai, Manchester, London region, and then as a MuleSoft ambassador, and now as a developer advocate. I recently co-authored a book as well about MuleSoft for Salesforce developers. You can get it on Amazon. And with that, we can just let's start it with the IDP because it's a long topic and I have limited time to cover lots of things because it's a super exciting tool. I hope you guys are fine with this screen size because I'm not sure if I do slide share, it's going to be it's asking me to exit it out. So yeah, I think we have to just bear with this screen size.
yeah, no worries, because
Cool.
it's not showing in the other as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're fine.
Cool. So IDP, I think most of you guys, you must have already, I mean, if you're a part of ecosystem, you have already heard about MuleSoft IDP, Intelligent Document Processing, which went GA in April, around late April. And yeah, you can also make your own guesses, but the name itself is clear. It's going to process your documents intelligently. And what do you mean by processing the document is we'll be seeing that in the demo as well, what exactly it does and everything. But in short, it's going to extract the information from your document. It's going to process the information, and further, you can integrate this information with different end systems. Okay. So yeah, this is a full-fledged tool which is going to actually make sure your end-to-end automations are completed, and it actually completes the entire automation lifecycle because you can integrate this with RPA, further with Flow, with Anypoint Platform Studio, and connect with different end systems. And it's actually based on previously before RPA. So you might also get a question what have we been doing before RPA? How did we scan the documents or how did we process the document? So there are use cases wherein people have been using Amazon AWS text track to scan the document or maybe extract information from the document. And our IDP is actually based on the similar concept. It's based on top of AWS text track that helps it to extract the information. And it's also AI powered, and how efficient it is and everything we'll be seeing in the quick demo. Just to cover up few slides, what are the different steps, what are the different personas you can say, you'll be having when you're working with IDP, and what are the things you can actually perform, what are the capabilities of IDP. We can see that as well. So basically, with the help of IDP, as you can see, there's a document here. You can extract different fields. You can mask different field. You can add a reviewer. So all this thing will be done as a part of a configuration phase. So someone who has admin access to IDP via Anypoint platform, they can perform all this admin duties. They can add human who will be reviewing it. They can um, kind of like sign the document, I mean, verify or validate the document is accurate. Okay. This is the first one, like who will be having the admin access for IDP. The second one would be like the automation developer who's going to actually use REST connectors in MuleSoft, or maybe who's going to make use of Flow and RPA to get the IDP stuff done. So this is the second persona. We'll also see from the Anypoint Studio perspective. Like today, if we get time, I'll just show you like what code I've built and how I have configured IDP and scan the documents and stuff. So this is the second persona. And the third one is the reviewing the document. Again, the you cannot say kind of admin stuff, but yeah, manager review roles. Who's going to review with the document has been is the document, whatever information that we have extracted from the document is valid, it's perfect, and it's like it makes sense, and we're just going to review it, and we're going to sign the document. So with that being said, I just briefly covered all the, I know it was quite fast, but yeah, that the reason is because we have a lot to cover and limited time. So just to revise, we have seen what IDP is. We have seen the three different personas, and now let's head over to Anypoint platform for our demo. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes,
Yes.
we can.
I'll
Yes.
try to maximize. Okay. So yeah, as a first step, like just as because this is a new tool, you can access this from your trial account as well if you want to try out how IDP works and everything. But just to get started, in case if you're not able to see, or if you're facing any issues, always to be precautious, the first step is go to access management and make sure you have valid access, right? So go to access management permissions, add permissions, and here you should be able to see document actions. So select all these three document action and assign it to your business user group, to your user, basically who's going to use the IDP. Once this is done, you should be able to see under automations tab, intelligent processing, document processing. Okay, this is the home page of IDP, and you can create a document action from Anypoint platform. So now what we're doing is we'll be creating our first document action, and it's really simple because like anyone, you don't have to be a coder or a developer or someone with a technical background to do this. It's literally for like everyone. So just click on create new. You can give it a name as standard invoice or standard order, purchase order, standard PO, because I'm going to use a document which is like a standard purchase order. So extracting info from PO, purchase order. And sorry, I should have given this under purchase order tab. So if you can see over here, there are different types of document action. The first one is invoice, which has like fields associated with the invoice. Second one is purchase order, where we have several fields associated with purchase order, and then there is a generic one where you can have any kind of document. So I'll go with the second one, purchase order, and I'll say create. Once done, this is the landing page that you get once you create a document action type. Then just select the document which you want to process, which you want the information to be extracted. I've downloaded this document from internet, like saying standard purchase order. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to run. So run the IDP thing. So it's going to extract all the information. Behind the scene, AWS Textract is playing its magic and it's extracting all the information. And this is where AI comes into picture. So if you can see, the blocks have been highlighted, all the information from the document has been extracted, and you can see them all over here. And if you see, there are few fields which are like not found because they were actually not present in the document. So you can hide them so that they are not visible further as well in the later stage, so that we do not get a null value. So yeah, whichever stages are not found, you can just hide them out. You can also see a scanner button. If you click on this, it will highlight from where it has taken that amount from, or the fields from. So this is beautiful. And I just love it because the first time I tried it, I was like, this is wow, like this is total game changer. You also get tables to see where you can, here there is currently just one table, which is this one. You can also see the confidence ratio. Like if you go to the fields, and I think on this field itself, or yeah, you need to click here, and you can see the confidence, how confident it is about the value that it has extracted, and also the threshold value. You can also set threshold to be 80%, 90%, and that will be your expected threshold um, for accepting the particular value. And you can also mark the field as required or not required as per your use case. The next beautiful part, or the next interesting one, is you can also add prompts, and this is actually where you can say AI comes into picture as well. So let me give you an example. So from this document, I want to extract maybe PAN number, which is given over here. I'll just give it a name as PAN number. Okay, and what is the PAN number? And I'll say add this. I'm adding a query kind of thing. So every time this is a question that I want to be extracted, information to be extracted from the document. Let me rerun the IDP, or the action, document action basically. And yeah, it's doing its magic, and it has fetched the value for me that the PAN number is this. So similarly, you can have your own questions. You can mark the field as required, not required, or yeah, whatever questions you want to be answered. So that could be pertaining to your use case. Um, yeah. So this is once this is done, like yeah, the next major part is adding a reviewer. You have to add a reviewer. Without that, you won't be able to save. So for now, it's my account. I think I'm just going to add myself as the reviewer and click save. And once this is done, you can actually publish it to Exchange. So it will be published to an Exchange as a proper REST API, which you can further integrate with Anypoint Platform, with your RPA, with your flow, everything. So I'm yet to explore flow and RPA, but if you guys have done, please do share it, maybe on Twitch streams or for the meetups. And let me know if you need a channel or maybe a platform to publish. We can work together as well. So yeah, it has been successfully published on Exchange. We can go ahead and see on Exchange how it is, how it looks like. I do have few documents as well, a blog as well on the similar process. So maybe I'll share with you guys towards the end. So yeah, the standard PO, the IDP that we create, the document action that we created was now published, and it was published in Exchange. So you can see over here, there are get post method and a get method. So let's go ahead and try these, each one of them. So in order to try this method, so if you see over here, it has actually, it just has a document name, ID, status, because first we are going to post a document to the server. Like whenever you get a document from a Gmail server or anything, you're just going to extract the document, you're going to post the document into IDP, extract all the information, and then the other process goes, right? So similarly, here we are going to select a server, which could be like IDP server, and we are going to give the file, upload the file as well. So let me upload file and choose a file over here. So I'm uploading the similar file, same file. Here I need to pass client ID, client credentials, for which I need to create a connected app. So let me go back to, maybe I can go back to access management again and see. I already have a connected app that I have created. Let me show the settings as IDP test. It's just going to be like your any other connected app. Just make sure you're giving these scopes are being assigned. Okay. And let me copy the ID and the secret. Okay, this is weird, but yeah. Meanwhile, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat section. Once I'm done with the demo and once you proceed ahead with the session, I think I'll just get back to you guys. I've copied the client ID, I've copied the client secret as well, and we have also uploaded the file over here. Let me click on the advanced settings, and here I will select message. The client ID credential should be passed as an authentication header, and I'll also request access token. So once this is done, I'll click send, and yeah, the document has been published basically to the IDP server, and we have got document ID and the execution ID basically in response. So I'll save this ID because I'm going to need this ID when I, not now, when I do a get document action. So here we had a second method. First, we have tried out the post thing. The second one is get. So all I'm going to do is just enter the same execution ID that we got from the post method. Client ID, client secret remains the same. The message body, sorry, this is going to be authorization header. And let me click send. So it has actually it should have fetched.
You're on mocking service. Go fix your mocking service at the
Oh,
top.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Yeah, so we have thank you so much. So these are the things that happens when you're on live and when you're on full
Of
speed.
course. Of course. That's how it is, right?
Yeah. So if you can see, it has like actually got fetched me all the information from the document itself, like the header name, the Akash Enterprise, and everything, the address, the values. But here, if you can see the status, it says that manual validation required. So this is where the human in loop comes into picture. So let us go back to IDP again, because it says that you need to validate the document. You have published the document, you have accepted the information from the document, but you're still not sure if the document has, if all the information is correct or not. So if you see, there is the third tab, review task. So here you can see it's still waiting for us to like say that if this phone number, party buyer had a phone number, if this is the right field, because it's not confident. So the confidence ratio here is 61.56, and that's the reason it has asked a human to verify if the document field that it has extracted is valid or not. So I think this is a valid field, and I'm going to go ahead and say submit and done. This is all good. So once this is done, again, if you go back to the get method, and if you say send, I think it should have, the status will have been changed as succeeded, which means the document has been processed correctly. All the fields have been correctly processed. It has been reviewed and signed off. Okay. So this was all on the Anypoint platform part. You can further extend this because it's an API, right? And you can take it further to your downstream systems. You can connect with different downstream systems, and you can build your own amazing use cases with this. So let's go ahead to Anypoint Studio. I have actually built a very super basic app. Um, I know it's a very basic app, but it does the purpose like what we have to see. So what I'm doing here is like, yeah, the first thing, IDP connector is actually available. So if you go into Exchange and if you see, if you just type in IDP connector, you'll be getting all these values. And this is the
Akshata,
demo.
we cannot see your Anypoint.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
To see your exchange.
that's
Yeah.
weird. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Keitra, thank you for catching that.
No
I
problem.
was about to say something. I was waiting, but you see
Okay.
what a great leader you already are.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah.
Diane. Thanks a lot for all the encouragement and support so far.
Absolutely.
Share a window. Yeah, share this window. Can you see this now?
Yes.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping me. Otherwise, I would have actually went in a bullet
No
speed.
worries. No worries.
Okay. So this is my Anypoint studio. And yeah, I am going to switch to Anypoint Code Builder, but I somehow like, yeah, I'm going to be there. But for now, let's go with the Anypoint Studio. I have created a very basic app for you guys, and it's like we have a IDP connector. If you go on to Anypoint Exchange, you can just download it from the Anypoint Exchange, and you see it has two options: poll for result. and submit a document. Basically, you're going to get document and post document, the similar two options that we have seen on the Anypoint exchange. So what I'm doing here, ideally, this should have not been the case. It shouldn't have been a listener. In a real life use case, it could have been something like a Gmail or Outlook or any other place from where you're fetching the document. But yeah, I'm just doing it. Okay, uh, I'm just doing it like it's just getting the information. It's just a listener, and I'm passing a static file which I have uploaded over here, and it's the same purchase order thing that we have seen on the Anypoint platform. I am extracting the file information, which is image, JPEG format. You can also do PDFs or any other format. It supports, I think, almost all kinds of formats. Also, there is a list on the MuleSoft document where you can see what are the format, what are the type of files and size of files supported. So once that is done, I'm just posting the information, post document action, okay, to the IDP server. I've passed client ID, client secret. These are the configurations. And yeah, once that is done, I'll be getting a ID, right? The execution ID, which was important. So I'm storing that in the object store. And in the next flow, which is actually a get document flow, I'm just going to retrieve the ID and make a get document call. So the reason you're seeing such a, I mean, what I can say, shabby flow or shabby project is because this was created just last night, just to see if this thing actually works well. And yeah, it did work. So I think this is running. Yeah, it's deployed and it's running. So I have two postmen. Again, I won't be able to share the screen, right? Let me stop sharing and share it again. Share screen, share the screen. Can you see my
Yes.
screen? Yeah.
Simple examples are good when we want to see the concept. If things
Yeah,
get too complex, it's hard to
complex.
grasp it. Yeah. So
I know.
simple is good.
So I just created two of them. Yeah, IDP. First is the post document, wherein I'm going to like a local host post document. I'm sending a request, and it has fetched the ID for me. And using the same ID, I'm going to do a get document. So if you remember, the ID was actually stored in the object store, and now we are retrieving it in another object store. And I'm going to do a get document where I'll be getting all the document information. And again, if you see the status as manual validation required. So for that, again, you'll have to go back to Anypoint platform and your IDP, and there should be a new task which we have just created 36 seconds ago. So this was the one which was created because of the post document. And it's the same thing because again, it's the same document, but make sure you guys try out with all different kinds of documents like your driving license, not your driving license. You get enough samples from web to like just try it out. Um, and just click and done. So once this is done, go back to your postman and see the status. So it has succeeded, which means we have successfully processed the entire thing. So this was more like a end-to-end documentation. But again, this was like a very basic, just for learning purpose. And this is not actually how you're going to see in an industrial level use case. So let me show you what you guys can expect basically at in your day-to-day life or maybe from your clients, your industry-based use case. So this is how it's going to be like invoice automation flow with IDP and Anypoint platform. So it's going to be something like you're going to read new Gmail invoices. You're going to download the invoice from Gmail. You're going to submit it using the post document action to IDP. Then IDP will extract all the information from your Gmail attachment. And if there are any errors, we'll be receiving a notification as well. We can add some Slack notification, email notification via MuleSoft, and notify a human to go into IDP and check if everything is fine. If everything looks good, he can just go ahead and sign off the document. And then you can have all the fields extracted from the document, which you can further pass into different downstream systems. So this is overall end-to-end IDP, how it should work, how it looks like. And I'm sure this is going to take a lot of time for me to build. So it was like, yeah, let me just show what's important for now. And yeah, this is overall IDP. I would definitely encourage you guys to try out because I'm sure you're going to come up with different brilliant use cases and ideas and demos, which we all of us can benefit from. But meanwhile, for you guys to get started, I have a few resources. There are two MuleSoft blogs. One is written by me, Introduction to, yeah, how to get started with IDP, wherein I have just listed down the steps which we have done in the first part on the Anypoint platform. Then there are MuleSoft docs which will do all, do I think everything, has all the information that you need. And there's this beautiful live stream that I would recommend, and that was like a proper using, wherein I think he has extracted the information from Outlook and he has done the entire end-to-end automation. And I think this stream, this meetup can also be like meetup recording can also be a new resource which we can use if you're planning to work with IDP. And I think that's all for now. I'm open to all your question and answers. Also,
Okay.
if you want to chat about it later, we can connect over LinkedIn, or just drop me an email or Slack me over community channel. That's
Great,
all.
great. There's a
Thank you.
few questions in the chat. One of them, and I did answer this one, but I want to make sure my answer is accurate. Is IDP available to all existent subscriptions? And my fast answer was it's part of the hyper automation bundle. But you did mention something. Is it in trial accounts right now?
Yeah, currently I think it's in the trial account because yeah, I guess so.
Okay, good, good.
If it's not, let me know. I mean, I can check with the team how can the community, or we can check with Sabrina how can community access IDP.
Okay.
But I think it should be part of trial account, or if it's not, if it's like RPA another thing, then we'll have to check.
Yeah, yeah. I know it came in under our hyper automation bundle, like with RPA, Composer, and IDP. Maria is asking also for other types of templates, let's say medical order. Can she create a template that could be reused by the organization? And if so, how can I standardize this template?
For other type of template, like if it's not a generic or if it's not a invoice template, that is what you mean?
Right. Yeah. For another type of template. Yeah.
So I think you can not, I'm not sure if you can create a generic, you can create a different type of template, but you can definitely use a generic template for now. And let me check with the team if there is a possibility to create a specific type of template which we can use for all of them.
Yeah.
But I think when you're actually creating even one particular document action, that stays, and that actually becomes a template. So the one that we have created today as a document action, so that's going to be like, that's going to stay over there, and you can just extract once you publish it on Exchange, that actually becomes a template as well.
Yeah.
So okay, yeah, we do not see it on the trial account yet, so I think it's not available for the trial thing.
Right.
And it comes as a part of automation bundle. I'm sorry about that. That was a misinformation on my part.
No, it's okay. Share the screen and show them where that generic is, though, if you would,
Yes.
so that kind of helps get a point of where it's located. So right now, there's just two types of templates, from what I understand, also, and that there are some others on the roadmap, but we haven't announced those yet. Correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
So this is a generic template. Basically, if you go in on the home, create a new one, and this is a generic one where you can add your own questions, extract your information from the document. We can give it a try as well. Standard test. Okay, sorry, just kind of used to standard, and you can add some. Okay, I shouldn't be adding something that is personal. Okay, also that one. I'm not sure. I do not have anything that is like no. Let me go ahead with this, and you can. I think you can add your own fields. That is what you can do once you have run this thing, and if you're yeah, you'll have to work on creating your own thing, like maybe adding those fields. And
Yeah.
this has not given any field, but you can create your own.
There you go. Yeah, it's adding it. Yeah, to where you can add your own questions. And yeah, so there is the ability under generic for right now that it would allow us to ask various questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. And while you're working on the different sessions, maybe I'll also update a few links that I have. I'll share with you guys in the chat.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Very exciting, very exciting. And I do know that on the horizon, right now we're using the AWS text track,
Text track,
correct?
yeah.
And so the Einstein AI is going to be GAing in September. So exciting things ahead, which will change even that generic
I know.
opportunity there. So
Yeah, and the team is working together on integrating this, like making it seamless integration with Flow, RPA, and everything. I'm not sure what is the status, but yeah, that is something in pipeline too. So it's exciting.
I know it's growing. It's growing just like all of our other products that when they first come out brand new, they mature further. So thank you so much. And if you all have any other questions, go ahead and put it in the chat. We're going to now move over to some hot career tips with Kavya. And she is a superstar. I can't wait for you to hear from her. I'm, super proud of the work she's already done in her career. So without further ado, Kavya?
Sure. Thanks again, Dee. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm thrilled to be here at this very special Women Who Mule meetup, especially as we join forces with EMEA. It's truly an honor to share my journey with you all. First and foremost, thanks. I want to extend my gratitude to Dee for this opportunity. uh, Reflecting on my career journey and sharing it with such a diverse, and motivated group is deeply meaningful to me. Today, I'll be sharing key moments and achievements that have shaped my path, aiming to inspire you as others have inspired me. Without further ado, let's dive into my story. So, before we dive in, let me give you an overview of today's agenda. First, I'll introduce myself and provide some background on my career and achievements. Next, I'll take you through my career progression over the years, highlighting key milestones and roles I have held. And finally, I'll delve into my MuleSoft journey, sharing insights and experiences that have shaped my professional growth. Let's get started. I am Kavya Annem. I am currently a lead integration developer and have been recognized as a 2024 top MuleSoft mentor. Some of my achievements include being a Salesforce All-Star Ranger, TDX 2024 Quest winner, 4-Star Ranger Quest winner, Service Blazer 2024 Quest winner. I hold multiple MuleSoft certifications as such as MCIA, MCD level 1 and level 2. Outside of my work, I enjoy beach volleyball and hiking. Over the years, I'm the first child in my family. When I was very young, I started going to school with our tenants, and they were teachers, and they were impressed with my progress. So they started taking me to school every day. That's how I ended up in school without even realizing it. By the fourth grade, I became the top student in my class, and by sixth grade, I was actually the math topper. When everyone in my excuse me, when everyone in my class applied for boarding school, I decided to apply too, and surprisingly, I got an admission out of all the students in the state, and there were only 5 seats available, and I secured one of them. My parents and the whole village were incredibly proud of me. It felt like I was a princess with everyone talking about my achievement. So off I went to boarding school for the eighth grade. Until then, I had never been away from home or known what daily chores were. I was only 8 years old, and being the princess and firstborn child, I had to learn to fold my sheets, wash my clothes, do my own dishes, things I had never done before. I was a bit scared first and thought about going back home, but I didn't want to people to talk badly about me, especially in villages. So I decided to stay. Thankfully, I made some friends who helped me adjust to my new life, even assisting with things like wearing my school uniform and tying my hair, uh, like that. Life at boarding school was rigorous. We woke up early for morning activities like running, yoga, like all the sports. I learned to enjoy these activities and they became a part of my routine. I could only go home, I still remember, only 3 times a year. So I wrote letters to my parents since cell phones weren't a thing back then. I still remember experiencing a flood once, which swept all our belongings away. Like despite this, we remind, especially me and my friends, they're also like they don't know what to do at that time. Uh, so I don't know. I mean, like we remind like stay calm, and then we were taken care by our teachers and wardens. So after seeing everything, I was like, okay, everything is going to be great. Uh, don't worry. Despite this, like I remained resilient and adapted to the challenges that came my way. Uh, After finishing my 10th grade exams, I left boarding school. I was there for like 3 years, and I have even passed the exams for 11th and 12th. There is an entrance exam. If you want to, like join to the boarding school, you need to write a entrance exam. So I have even passed for 11th and 12th standard. But my parents didn't send me back to boarding school for those years. I joined a very prestigious college where the focus only on academics. After completing my bachelor's degree and gaining some experience as a Java intern in India, I had the opportunity to pursue a master's degree in the US, which I eagerly pursued. Uh, my career progression, my career journey has been diverse and progressive. Starting as a Java intern in India, I eventually become a lead integration developer in US. It's been like 10 years that I moved from India to here. Uh, More than 10 years actually. After earning my bachelor's degree, I began in Java and moved to the US for my master's, where I grew from production support roles like junior Java developer and then senior Java developer, uh, transitioning to full stack development. Uh, D, can you actually go to the next slide, please? Sorry. Yes. So here, yeah, I started like as a production support specialist, and after that, roles like a junior Java developer, senior Java developer, and full stack Java development. I got a chance to work with a couple of teams uh, on actually UI, where I have learned Angular framework, and there I have started working as a full stack developer. I later like specialized in integration as a MuleSoft developer, eventually becoming a lead integration developer, a role I hold today. And next one is my journey with the MuleSoft. The next slide. Yeah, it's very colorful so far, so good. Touch wood. During my time as a full stack developer, I discovered MuleSoft with the guidance of Prashant Kurmella. I wanted to express my heartfelt thanks and deep gratitude for his support. Without his mentorship, I would have settled in Java, technology. His mentorship has actually helped my passion for integration and leading me to a lead integration developer. Definitely through a dedication, I would say, and inspiring stories, and also a lot of learning. Despite all these challenges, especially as a non-immigrant job seeker, I stayed focused and expanding into Salesforce, and achieving the NCIA is not easy for me. I failed, first time. And I know Dee is my coach. I've been like telling her, "Hey, Dee, I know I have failed. So what do you want me to do?" And she has suggested me like do this. If you are like low like in particular topic, just concentrate on that. So she has given me a lot of advice for me to get a MCIA certification. Family, and especially with, and also MuleSoft community, uh, they provided a crucial support for me. And also I have attended TDX. I don't know Akshanta remember me or not, but I have met her in TDX this year. And also I have joined the Human Mule session. It was very transformative. It actually inspired me, and also to aim for roles like top MuleSoft mentor and future MuleSoft ambassador. Uh, Winning 3 quests and gaining some expertise through certifications has been like immensely rewarding. And uh, I know it is like really happy for me in my journey with MuleSoft. And also, I got this beautiful bracelet in Human Who Mule session. I've been telling everybody that because everybody's asking me what is this. It says like ladies can be architects. It is ladies be architects, and the other way it says like brave, strong, and loved. I really need this one to. I mean, every day because I'm actually looking for a job now, and it's been like a couple of months. So this bracelet is going to help me a lot. Daily I'm just checking, hey, brave, strong, and you will be loved for sure. Yeah, I met actually Akshinta there, and I met recently Bonnie in Salesforce Studio a couple of weeks back. I'm eager to meet everybody in Dreamforce this year. I'm hoping that I will come. Uh, but yeah, please join me. I invite all of you joining me mastering in MuleSoft Composer. It's a fantastic tool. The next slide. Uh, yeah, please. If you have any questions or if you want to share any experiences, please feel free to reach out to me. Let's connect and learn together. Uh, Thank you for listening to my journey. Keep your chin up because another door will open soon. Feel free to contact me at my email ID and then LinkedIn. And yeah, share your journey with me as well. Thank you so much.
So very proud of you and so excited to see where your journey goes. And as you mentioned, there's times when we're challenged and you have been an overcomer. And I think that just resonates so strongly, even from your younger years with a flood and being in an uncertain place. You became an overcomer. It just started being part of who you are, and seeing that in your journey in MuleSoft now, so much that you have that you can give back as well as encourage others when they're facing challenges. So thank you so much. We're so proud of you. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Nicely done. Nicely done. Our next segment is birthday celebration for Max. So, Florencia, are you with us here? I know you are. So, join us here. And she is going to handle the Let's Party event for Max's birthday. Come
I'm
off.
here.
There you are. Excellent. Okay, great. So, I will click through these and feel free to share as we go along. First, you're going to tell us a little.
I will. I'm the COO of Claugaya, a company based in Latin America, Europe, and North America. I'm a computer engineering and have a master in project evaluation. I am an enthusiastic integration architect. I hold some MuleSoft certifications. I became the first go-to-market champion in Latin America in Q1. And I'm currently a new MuleSoft ambassador, so thank you, Dee, for this opportunity. and I also lead the Buenos Aires Meetup group. So if anyone wants to participate on that group, please reach out to me.
Absolutely, absolutely will. There you go.
Well, I don't know if anyone is an expert in these birthday celebrations. I have to say that I am not. So let's review it together. And if you have something to add on it, let's do it. Well, in Germany, they celebrate the birthday the same day that it is. It is not seeing really well if you say happy birthday before the birthday. You have to say it in the same day as the birthday is occurring, and it's like a whole day celebration. When you're a child, nobody is giving any duties or any extra homework. It's all about celebrating, and they say that the Germans were the first in celebrating the child's birthdays with the cakes and the candles on it. So maybe we have to say thank you to them for the really amazing cakes that we have on our birthday celebrations nowadays. And I cannot pronounce anything related to German, so I'm not going to try it.
Kiru, do you want to help with that?
Yes, so I can add a little bit to what Florencia already said. So at least the greeting for the birthday stuff is pronounced Alles Gute zum Geburtstag. It means happy birthday. And the picture here that is there in the presentation shows a very, very unique tradition that comes from a long time ago in Germany, where if you are a single man of 30 years old, instead of being swept off your feet, you have to apparently sweep the steps of town hall. And if it is a woman, they have to, clean the doorknob of the church. So this is a very weird tradition, but it is so to say that clean up your shit and then get ready to find a partner. So
I love it.
super interesting.
That's great.
Yeah.
Let me go to the next one. So alles gut zum Geburtstag. Is that right?
Geburtstag. Yes, you got it, Diane. Yes.
Okay. Cool, cool. All right. Next up is Denmark. Detail.
Yes, so here Danes, when they're celebrating their birthday, they hoist the national flag outside their homes to indicate that the owner of the home is celebrating their birthday. And the picture that you see here, the second one, it is their traditional birthday cake. It is called Kagimand. I don't think I'm pronouncing it right, but yeah. And the weird part is that the birthday kid has to start by cutting the head off the cake.
Oh my goodness.
I tried to find out why, but no idea so far. But come on, who doesn't, enjoy a little bit of cake carnage, right?
Exactly. Oh, very good. Shall we go to the next country?
Yes, please.
All right. Oh, this is interesting.
Yes, this is South Africa. And in South Africa, when a person celebrates his 21st birthday, it is a very, significant in their life. So they get a key, which is having 21 in that as a present. It metaphorically signifies their official entry into adulthood and the endless possibilities that adulthood opens up. So this is a very old tradition, but still happening in South Africa.
Very fascinating. Very fascinating.
Yes.
All right.
Next one, as we move on a little bit to the Middle East, Israel. So here, when a kid is celebrating the birthday, it is a lot elevated. I mean, literally. So they hoist the kid in a chair up, and then they bounce the kid as many times as their age. So if I don't know if it's 30 years old, that would be like a workout combined with the celebration. But yeah.
That is, and the more years they are, the heavier the chair would probably be, right?
Exactly. So you cannot feel guilty about eating the cake afterwards. So
That is true. That is true.
yeah, that's basically
Awesome. Malta is next.
yes. Next is the sunny island of Malta, and here this picture is just for the kid's first birthday. So it is the kid is put in the center of the room, and then he's surrounded by various objects which denote various professions. Like you have a book for a scholar, you have the stethoscope for a doctor, and so on. And it is believed that whatever item that the kid picks up will be his future profession. And they also keep money as one of the options. And if he picks up, he would be, I guess, a future billionaire or millionaire.
Very nice. I wonder if MuleSoft is in there somewhere.
Oh, we must add it, Diane. We must add it.
We could put a Max Mule on the floor. I bet they would grab it.
Of course, particularly the squishy one.
That's right. Oh, very good. Very good. How interesting.
Yes, and I guess we have one more. That is Ghana, but more to the Africa. So here, when you are celebrating your birthday, you do not get cakes. But on the other hand, you get a nice dish called Oto, which you can see also here in this picture. And it is made of yam and eggs and oil and fried onions and fish. Yeah, I know there's no cake, but sounds like a good replacement, I think.
Fascinating. That is amazing.
Yes.
And I do believe, we've got Spain. Florencia, back to you. Back to you.
Yeah.
I know some of those other slides were not ones you were familiar with. So, Kiru, thank you so much for jumping in there as always. And then Florencia, you're
Well, here in Spain, we said cumpleaños feliz. And the curious thing is that in English, the song, it says happy birthday, dear, and you talk the name of the people who is having the birthday. But in Spain, no name is on the song. So you just have a regular one for all of them. And then you have like the ear pulling when you have some go to the people and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, until the age he or she is turning. So fun costumes. And
yeah,
yeah.
that is true. I love that cake. That looks like red velvet cake too.
Oh yes,
But
and always the cake with the candles.
yeah, yeah. And say it again for me. Say, I know the feliz.
Cumpleaños.
Cumpleaños
Feliz.
feliz. Excellent, excellent. Well, very good, very good. Is my audio okay at the present time?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
great,
Yes.
great. So thank you, everyone. Well, let me back up just a minute. Hold on a minute. Go back there. Okay. Thank you so much for this segment on Max's birthday. Again, this is each region until Dreamforce, and a big celebration will be happening in EMEA region birthday traditions. So we're really excited about that. So again, we're active to encourage other continue on your journey with who is next. It's your time to shine, and you can participate or just part of the community. You can go through the program also to become an ambassador. So there's many different ways you can contribute. What is next? There's some you'll probably get a survey that will give you an opportunity to
Dee, are you with us?
It looks like Dee's connection dropped, but I think, does anyone else have the slides? We can continue.
I have the slides, Shivani, I can share. Maybe,
Please.
would it be fine if you can do a voice
Yes,
over?
yes.
Yeah, okay. And then,
Dee should be back, but let's just continue.
okay, let me quickly try sharing. Dee, are you back? Okay, so, infinite window. So, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can, but we're looking at Montreal. Okay, perfect. So next slide for the Montreal Dreaming. I think that's the next event that's coming up. I know this is the first time they're hosting this in Montreal, and many ambassadors and meetup leaders are attending this. So if you guys can make some time and attend it, that would be great. This, I believe Dee is actually one of the sponsors and will be attending. So if you guys want to meet Dee in person, you plan for this Montreal Dreaming. And let's go to the next slide. Now, Dreamforce 2024 is here already. You know, it's a couple of months away. And just today, they announced that Elton John will be performing. So if you're Elton John fan, this is a rare opportunity to enjoy as well as learn a lot of new things that's coming up, especially what we talked about, IDP, Einstein AI, and all new products that's coming out, all the updates. And I mean, if you work on Salesforce or MuleSoft, Dreamforce is the place to be. You must, if you have never been there, this would be an amazing conference to attend to. And if you've been there before, you know you don't want to miss it. So please sign up. It's September 17th to 19th. And I believe there are some discount codes still available. So, you know, feel free to look around. And if you are part of the community, I think there are some channels you can see if there are some discount codes available. And I would give you one tip. If you're planning to go and if you're undecided, book your hotel first, because every time the hotel and the locations sell out. So if you're still undecided about it, book your hotel first and then get the Dreamforce pass. But please plan on attending it. Dee, are you back? I don't know if you can hear us. Okay, I cannot hear Dee.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so let's go to the next slide. This one, it's just, I think Dee and I were attending an event in New York City together. So we just want to say thank you to all of our speakers for this event. Thank you, Kiru, Akshana, and Kavya for sharing your journeys and knowledge. And I see, oh, that's right, Dee, we want to take a group picture. So we want everyone to turn their cameras on, and let's take a group picture before we end the session today. And of course, if there are any questions, we want to answer those as well. So everyone, please, okay, I need to turn my camera on too. Okay, everyone, please turn your cameras on.
I think, Shivani, somehow the guests do not have the option to turn the camera on. Is it a setting or something that we can enable?
Good question. Hey, Nisha, do you know about this? I'm sorry, I'm looking everywhere here. But
I think as an attendee, we cannot turn on the camera. So you have to be a presenter or a host.
Mhm.
oh, okay.
So in
And
that case, maybe we can just make the
yeah,
attendees presenter.
yeah, we have 12, so it should not
So
be
yeah, I
too
should.
much of a task. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see if I can do that. Okay. Okay, does anyone know how I can make all the attendees presenters?
Just
I
click on
don't
the
have
three
that
dots.
option actually.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it
Yeah,
either.
me too.
Me too.
I mean, on each and every attendee, you can see there are three dots. You can just click on them, and there will be an option to make them presenter.
Okay, let me try that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that option.
They're
Oh, okay,
coming.
somebody did
I
it.
think you're.
People are coming now.
Yeah.
Okay,
We can see
that's
them.
good.
Hello.
Okay. Slowly we're seeing everyone getting in. Okay. Ilham, Jayant, Anoma, we want you guys on the camera. Let's go. Okay, I see. Diane, I'm not sure if you can get the camera on, but we're missing you here. Couple more.
Oh, Dee is able to get a picture with her, but
Okay. I'll go ahead and take a quick picture here. Okay, everyone, let's say cheese. Okay, I got one. And I'm going to just take one more. Okay, two pictures. And thank you, everyone. We also have, Nisha, would you like to say some words here? I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, well, no. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say hi. I have been on a break for a little bit and just coming back from vacation. Yeah, just trying to enjoy my summer. But thanks, everyone, for joining. Thank you, Akshata and Kavya, for presenting today. Loved hearing from both of you. I love that we were able to do this together with the EMEA team, the European team here. And, I know we're going to be celebrating for the next few months Max's birthday. So looking forward to more collaborations and looking forward to just seeing and hearing from more of our women who mule. So thanks again, everyone. And thanks for putting this together.
Thank you,
thank
everyone.
you.
Bye-bye.